Hello everyone. I thought I'd just share a quick tip with you. So I'm a tea drinker. So every morning I make this whole pot of tea and I drink probably about half of it in the morning, warm with cream and honey. And then in the afternoon I was dumping out the rest of this pot, wasting it, and opening up a name brand iced tea because I still drink tea even though it's afternoon. So anyway, I said, oh my God, I looked at the sugar content in the name brand one and I almost fell over. Yeah. So I decided that I use honey in the morning with my warm tea. So I decided, this is what I'm going to do with the leftover tea. So whatever type of fruit you have available that's, very ripe or just about to not be good, even if there's a few little brown spots inside when you cut it open. This happens to be a very ripe peach that I brought back from Georgia on my way home from my trip. And you know what? This one here, when I cracked this one open, the seed was already split. And in the past, I've been able to take these out and dry them and then plant them. I actually have a peach tree in my yard right now. Yeah, and so you can do that. You can use those seeds to, I never try to crack them open, but this one already was cracked. So I'm definitely going to try that one. And this peach is kind of like I said, very overdone. But what I like to do with them anyway is I have this. This is I do have a new one if anybody asks, but this one is special to me. This is my great grandmother's. And this is depression glass and has all her little chips in it and everything. It's just sentimental to me. So anyway, you're just gonna push. You're not gonna twist with something like this unless it's a lemon, lime, grapefruit. I don't know, stuff like that. But this you're not. You're just gonna push it down like that. Look at all the juice coming out. I'm just gonna do that. Push it until you see all that, and then you're gonna remove this. Usually all in one piece, like that. Now, if you want to take off some bits and pieces of the pulp, if you're a person that likes pulp in theirs, you can do that as well. I'm doing this one-handed. And I have chosen to cut up a little bit of, now very fine, you don't want people choking. I cut up a little piece. I like to put a little bit in, especially if it's like a lemon or something, because that way I don't have to put a label on the iced tea, I know what it is. Now, I went a step ahead on this one. This one, I've already added honey, and I've already squeezed a whole peach in there with the honey. Kind of got it mixed up. Now, if you're using honey or sugar, you want to do this step first. You want to put this in together like this and get it going, because you want to add the hot tea on top of it so that it all mixes together. Otherwise, the honey becomes really clumpy and weird. So this one, I'm not going to use any other sweetener other than this peach juice. You'll see all the other stuff stays up there. Yeah, see her little chips and everything. It's very special to me. And I have 3 other ones. It's just my favorite. And I also find that the other ones that have them big grooves in them, they don't work good for what we're doing here because they'll smush right through. So for this one, I just chose to keep just the peach juice, and I'm gonna add this little bit of pulp to this one. And no honey, no sugar, no nothing. Just some red rose tea, which is my ultimate favorite. Oops. Sorry, my hand's all sticky. I'm doing this one-handed. Okay, let's see if I can do it without spilling one-handed. And stay on the camera. I'm gonna leave myself just a little bit of headroom there. Look, I still have enough for a whole nother jar. I thought there'd only be 2. I'll grab another jar after I'm done with you guys. Okay, so what I like to do is after I get it in there, I give it a little stir around. again, the one with the honey or sugar, you want to make sure that there's nothing, you know, you don't feel the honey in there clumping up, and that you want the sugar to be dissolved. Okay, so after that's done, that's when you're gonna cube it up. And fill your cubes right up to the top. Good. All right, not quite to the top. All right. That won't be all right. This one could actually use another cube. Yeah, so that one looks like perfect. This one might be just a tad over, but it's all right. It's all right. And then you want to make sure your caps are dry. And you guys can use the other mason jar ones with the inner circle thing. You can reuse those too. These just are better for reusing. And I'll tell you that one of the mason companies, or maybe both, they make a plastic one as well. And the plastic ones are really good, especially if you're taking them places. And this here now, so you're getting rid of your waste of both things, and you created something new for yourself. Also, once you chill them and stuff, you put some little string around there, or you fancy them up in some way, or if you're a dude, you just bring them the way that they are in your cooler. And when you're going to a cookout and the people tell you, oh no, don't bring anything, just yourself, I still always show up with something. So these are really nice. You know, you can, and they'll stay fine in the refrigerator for like 7 to 8, maybe even 10 days. I've had them 10 days, that they're still fine. So you just put them in the refrigerator after you've, I let them sit out on the counter until that ice melts down, and then I make sure they're, you know, tight, and shake them up real good, and then I pop them in the fridge. So, you know, if you want to label them, put a little label on, you know, whatever. They're nice to take on a picnic and give away as well. All right? Well, tune back in maybe when I have some other rotten fruit. Do something with rotten fruit again. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Peace.